of 2024, more than 3.59 million tourists visited Brazil. The country that's widely known for its tropical environment, gigantic rainforest, and extremely vibrant culture has been receiving more and more tourists each year. And if you're looking for a holiday destination, then Brazil should be definitely on your bucket list. Being the fifth largest country of the world, Brazil is filled with spectacular places. From tall mountains to sandy beaches, ever-alive cities to rich with life forests, historical sites to modern skyscrapers, this country has it all. Now, another thing that makes Brazil an ultimate tourist destination is the fact that the country is among the world's most multicultural and ethically diverse nations, and every culture brings whole new colors, architecture, and cuisine to the country. In this video, we'll discuss some of the most beautiful holiday destinations of Brazil that you must visit at least once in your life. Rio de Janeiro. The first place on your list whenever you're visiting Brazil should be Rio de Janeiro. Being the country's second most populous city, Rio has been a cultural hub for ages. In fact, it's one of the most visited cities of the Southern Hemisphere. Present right between the mountains of the Atlantic Ocean, this city is perfect for all kinds of tourists. Rio features some world-famous landmarks like the Christ the Redeemer statue. Created in 1931, this statue stands tall with a height of 30 meters on top of the Corcovado mountain. Every single year, the statue gets millions of visitors from all over the world and is one of the new 7 wonders of the world. But this isn't all. For beach lovers, the city offers amazing beaches like Copacabana and Ipanema, both of them perfect for local gatherings, games of beach volleyball, and an overall tourist experience. With a capacity of more than 73,000 fans, the city also has one of the largest football stadiums of the world, the Maracanã Stadium. But more than these beaches, statues, or stadiums, Rio is much more famous for something else. Rio is known all over the world for its carnivals and unmatched nightlife. The Rio Carnival is the largest carnival in the world, and with 2 million people per day on the streets, the experience is something that you just won't get anywhere else in the world. Dating back to 1723, this carnival features music, food, and dance, with everything celebrating the brilliant Brazilian culture. Iguazu Falls. Present in the Paraná state of Brazil, Iguazu Falls is a mesmerizing waterfall located right at the border of Brazil and Argentina, dividing the Great Iguazu River. This enormous waterfall system is spread over an area of 2 miles and consists of 275 small waterfalls, each one more beautiful than the last. Among these 275 waterfalls, undoubtedly the most amazing one is Garganta do Diablo, or more commonly known as the Devil's Throat. The specific location is often called Heaven on Earth and is one of the most beautiful sights in the entire country. Now, surrounding these waterfalls is Iguazu National Park, which is home to beautiful forest land with a whole range of diverse wildlife. This park and waterfalls can be explored on foot through well-maintained trails or by boats which take you to the very base of the waterfalls. Amazing rainforest. The word Amazon is almost synonymous with Brazil. It's a known fact that with an area of 5,500,000 kilometers square, the Amazon is undeniably the largest forest in the world. Now, a massive 60% portion of this forest lies in Brazil, or more specifically, northern Brazil. If we speak from the tourism point of view, Amazon is something entirely different, a destination that you won't find anywhere else in the whole world, offering sights and experiences that only Amazon can offer. The forest is home to more than millions of different species of plants, insects, birds, and mammals. To make it short, 1 in 10 of the known species on Earth is present in the Amazon. In addition to these, Amazon has many indigenous tribes and villages that offer an unparalleled experience if visited. Although Amazon can be visited from countries like Peru and Ecuador, Brazil gives you an experience that you won't find anywhere else. Now, the Brazilian gateway to Amazon is through the city of Manaus. The city of 2 million people gives a spectacular view of the amazing Amazon River in all of its glory. Although the city is 1,500 kilometers away from the coast, the Amazon River here is about 10 kilometers wide, thus making Manaus the perfect location to see the magnificence of Amazon. Additionally, the city also offers its visitors the beautiful sight of the meeting of the waters, the exact point where Rio Solimões and Rio Negro join to form the great river Amazon. True adventure lovers can take part in guided tours, including trekking, jungle hikes, and river boating. If you decide to go deeper into the jungle, you can also take part in trips where you must meet various Amazon tribes and see their unique way of living. Pantanal. Present in western Brazil, Pantanal is one of the most unique and biodiverse regions of the world, with the overall area estimated in between 140,000 and 195,000 kilometers square. It is the largest tropical wetland area of the world. Now, the thing that makes Pantanal so special is the range of wildlife that you can see in the region. In addition to hundreds of species of exotic birds, the region offers animals like caimans, capybaras, and even jaguars. Now, this region is often flooded because of the heavy rains, so the most appropriate time to visit is in the dry season from the month of May to September. This part of Brazil is so diverse, and it contains 9 different types of regions, from dense forests to beautiful grasslands to long rivers. Wildlife safari in Pantanal is an experience that's a must-have for every visiting tourist. Salvador. Present in the northeast region of Brazil, Salvador is the capital city of the state of Bahia. With a population of 2.4 million and an area of 693 kilometers square, the city is famous in South America because of the music, architecture, culture, and cuisine. Historically, the city has been heavily influenced by African culture, and because of this, it is a center of Afro-Brazilian culture. The fact that it was founded in 1549 makes it one of the oldest cities of the Americas and extremely rich from a historical point of view. Like most Brazilian cities, Salvador, too, offers a lot of beaches. The Salvador coastline is one of the longest for cities in Brazil, and there are 50 miles of the spectacular beaches distributed between the high city and the low city. These beaches range from calm ones, which are ideal for recreational swimming, sailing, diving, and underwater fishing, as well as open sea inlets with strong waves that are loved by surfers. Additionally, there are beaches which are surrounded by reefs, thus forming natural pools of stone, ideal for children or elderly. Among these beaches, the most well-known one is Porto da Brara Beach, which is, according to the Guardians, the 3rd best beach in the world. Culturally, the city offers a rich music scene as well, and has also been declared as a city of music by UNESCO. Last but not least, because of its rich colonial history, the city is filled with historical buildings. Some of them include the Cathedral Brasilia, Church of Nossa Senhora de Penha, Church and Convent of Nossa Senhora de Camo, Church of São Francisco, and Church da Ordem Terrícola. Chapada Diamantina National Park. For all the lovers of nature and mountains, there's no better location than the vast Chapada Diamantina National Park. Expanded over an area of 587 miles, this park is located in the state of Bahia. Present right in the middle of a beautiful plateau, the park is bounded by spectacular mountains. Now, this region is especially known for its breathtaking hiking trails that take you through mountains, canyons, and waterfalls. The hike to Famaca waterfall is particularly well known among the visitors due to the amazing scenery that comes along the way. Some particular areas of the park are also home to endangered and protected species of animals like giant armadillos, giant anteaters, jaguars, white-necked hawks, and unculas. Fernando de Noronho. Fernando de Noronho is an archipelago present in the state of Pernambuco. Located almost 354 kilometers off the Brazilian coastline, this natural marvel consists of 21 islands and islets that extend over an area of 26 kilometers square. Among these 21 islands, only the largest one is inhabited, and that too with a population of just 3,100 people. But in addition to the small number of natives, the islands get hundreds of thousands of visitors each year because of its beautiful and unique beaches. The thing that makes these beaches so special is its clear, crystal clear water, which makes diving in the area unforgettable as an experience. In fact, diving here is so fun and easy that diving to depths of up to 30 to 40 meters doesn't even require a wetsuit, and the visibility underwater can reach up to 50 meters. Some of the well-known beaches in the area include Bala de Sancho, Pig Bay, Dolphins Bay, Sesta Bay, Pera de Lei. In 2001, Fernando de Noronho was designated as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO because of it being an important feeding ground for a vast number of species including tuna, sharks, turtles, and marine mammals. Bonito. The world's hidden paradise is best suited for Bonito. It's a city located in the Mato Grosso do Sul state of Brazil with a population of 22,000 people and an area of 4,930 34 square kilometers. Now, some time ago, Bonito was just considered as a town that you pass by while going somewhere else, but over the years it has developed itself as a tourist destination by gaining fame for its ecotourism and natural beauty. The Rain offers amazing destinations like Abismo and Humas, an underwater cave with a depth of 80 meters and visibility of 60 meters, thus making it an excellent choice for deep water divers. Sao Paulo. When you think of the city of life in Brazil, there's no doubt that Rio is the name that first comes to your mind, but there's another city that often gets overshadowed by Rio, and that's Sao Paulo. Named after the famous St. Paul, it's not only the largest city of the country, but also the largest urban area by population outside Asia. From a modernist point of view, this city is the ultimate hub of the city life and is ranked as an alpha global city. Because of being founded in 1554, the city has an extremely rich history, and over the years, it has turned into an industrial hub of the country, contributing 10% of Brazil's GDP. Tourism-wise, the city attracts millions of visitors each year. Each year, hundreds of thousands of visitors participate in events like the Sao Paulo Fashion Week, annual March for Jesus, Sao Paulo Gay Parade, and the annual Sao Paulo Pancake Cook-Off. Just like Rio, this city too offers a vibrant nightlife that is considered one of the best in the country. The city is filled with bars, dance clubs, and nightclubs that remain open almost all night. In addition to this, there are plenty of cinemas, theaters, and museums and cultural centers to visit. Another must-visit spot is the tree-lined street of Ruas Oscar. Freire, which was ranked as one of the 8 most luxurious streets in the world, parks like Ibirapuera and People's Park are also must-visit locations for any tourists. Similarly, Roderico, present in Candido Portinari Park with 42 cabins and a height of 91 meters, is the largest observation wheel in Latin America. Culturally speaking, Sao Paulo's cuisine also makes it well known for tourist attractions, with the city offering 62 cuisines across its 12,000 restaurants. The Mercado Municipal is also a must-visit destination where visitors pick and taste various traditional foods. Additionally, Sao Paulo has also a whole range of museums, theaters, and art galleries. Among these museums, the Sao Paulo Museum of Art is pretty well known because of its extraordinary collection. The collection it has is of Western and Brazilian art. To make it short, of course, Sao Paulo offers an experience that cities like New York, London, or Paris, which makes it a must-visit destination for tourists. Canoa Quebrada. Present in the Ceará state of Brazil, Canoa Quebrada is known as the Pearl of the East Coast. The small fishing village is becoming popular among tourists because of red cliffs, mesmerizing beaches, and amazing terrain. Now, what makes the landscape of this area special is a unique rock formation which, with its spectacular colors and a backdrop of the Azure Sea, looks even more beautiful. Tourists can also take part in outdoor activities including dune buggies, horse riding, sailing in a jangada boat, mountain biking, sandboarding, kite surfing, and windsurfing. Additionally, the beaches in the area have dance clubs and bars, which offer a unique nightlife experience that's very different from big cities. Another popular city of the area is in the main street of Canoa, which is famously known as Broadway. This street contains most of the hotels, shops, and restaurants in the area, and is thus very popular among the visitors. Ouro Preto. Ouro Preto is a historically rich city present in the state of Minas Gerais. Founded in 1711, this city was a colonial mining town, and because of this, it is rich with history, thus making it an ideal tourist destination for history buffs. Now a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the city's streets used to bustle with gold traders in the 17th and 18th century. Today, it is filled with museums, huge mansions, and churches that are absolute architectural wonders. Some of these architectural wonders include museums like Museo de Oratorio, Museo de Ciencia e Tecnologia, and Capilla Padre Fabio de Mello. Similarly, churches including Capella de Padre Faria, Nossa Senhora de Conceição, and Nossa Senhora do Carmo. Additionally, some of the old mines in the city now offer tours to the visitors. One of the most famous ones of these mines are the Mina do Chico Rei and the Mina da Passagem, Another must-have experience in the city is the street carnival in Ouro Preto, which attracts thousands of people every year. Carnival blocks, which are the part of this carnival, are the most traditional type of parade, where brands play all over town and a whole group of paraders dressed up in costumes, following these bands. Atnis is a beautiful tropical Eden present in the northeast of Brazil. Now, this destination isn't a big city or a resort town. In fact, just a few years ago, it was a small fishing village, but this is what makes it so special. Today, more and more people have started to visit the hidden gem in search of peace and quiet. Tourists visit this place specifically to kitesurf and see the incredible Lencos Marinheads National Park, which is extremely beautiful with its lunar-like landscape of quartz sand dunes, among which clear water lagoons form during the rainy season. In addition to this, tourists can also enjoy the authentic Brazilian cuisine featuring fresh seafood and traditional dishes. Brasilia. Lastly, the city worth mentioning is the capital city of Brazil, Brasilia. The country's third most populous city, Brasilia, was founded in the year 1960 and has developed itself as one of the richest cities of Latin America. Because of its modernist architecture, the city was included in the list of UNESCO World Heritage Sites. In 2017, it was named as a City of Design and is often regarded as a must-visit city for people who love skyscrapers, technology, and modern architecture. Buildings like the National Congress of Brazil, the Cathedral of Brasilia, and the Palácio de Alvorada are some of the most stunning modern creations present in the city. Juscelino Kubitschek Bridge, or commonly known as JK Bridge, is another architectural marvel that connects the central area of the city, of course, which is amazing and very innovative because it cities with the Lago Sol, Paranoá, and São Sebastião. Because of its innovative and spectacular strip, it is widely considered as the most beautiful bridge in the world. In addition to these man-made structures, the city also offers a whole range of parks and open spaces, like the beautiful Parque de Cidade, which provides a refreshing contrast to the concrete structure of the rest of the city. If you get bored of the hustle and bustle of the city, about 45 kilometers from the central Brasilia in the region of Brasilandia, there's a location called Poca Azul, a sort of natural swimming pool that's formed by joining two waterfalls, offering the perfect getaway for swimming enthusiasts. So far, we know how amazing and beautiful Brazil is. We really thought it just has Rio de Janeiro, but it is filled with so much culture, so much richness, and so much to look forward for. One of the things that people genuinely love in Brazil is doing, well, the samba. Brazilians love samba. It's even highlighted in that animated film, Rio. It's such a good film because it really does highlight most of the good things of Brazil. But in this list, we have knocked down a lot of things that you should be knowing because as a tourist place, it is beautiful and breathtaking. Trust me, you're not gonna regret going here. So, are you planning to go there? Because you should. It's beautiful and it's worth it. These were some of the most extraordinary and beautiful destinations of Brazil, but the country has much more to offer. Tourism-wise, Brazil is easily at par, if not ahead, with America and all the European countries. So, you gotta go for it, honestly. And if you like any of the things that we've mentioned, if you love beaches, if you love the activities, if you just overall love being there, trust me, you're gonna have a heck of a time and you're not gonna regret it. Whether it's dancing to samba, whether it's all the parades, whether it's the beautiful, beautiful beaches, or the activities, or the delicious food, you're in for a hell of a ride that's never gonna end. So, do give it a chance when planning your next trip. Brazil!